Hello everybody, I'm Everett Abrams, the Wizard of Wood, and today I'd like to do a little video on a couple tools that really help us in exterior wood restoration that every person should have before we apply coatings. And that is an infrared thermometer or as you can hear it going off, a moisture meter to take surface temperatures. I want to go over both of those real quick. Just to let you know, but an infrared thermometer, you can pick these up anywhere, like a Home Depot or Lowe's. You can get them at Granger, any other places. But basically what we want to do is know what our surface temperature is before we apply a stain or sealer. Now that can be important on a couple levels, whether it's on a cold day or a warm day. So on a cold day, it might be 40 degrees out, but then we go check surface temperature and we realize that, hey, this might be 80 degrees on the surface temperature. It might factor in whether or not we're going to be able to get any work done that day. And it depends on the coating and the manufacturer recommendations of when it can be applied. But surface temperatures are probably more important than moisture levels and ambient temperatures, certainly. So surface temperatures are important. So that's why we want to have one of these. The other way, on a warm day, it could be 85 degrees out. That doesn't mean in the sun it's not over 100 degrees. And we want to be careful applying stains or sealers on those type of days, because we can get what's called flash drying, where it dries close to the surface or right on the surface immediately and doesn't do what it should do with the characteristics of the stain or the seal or the coating we're meant to do. So surface temperatures, and basically you just point at and you'll get a surface temperature. It'll come up with a reading. Our wall's 69 degrees. So that's interesting. We keep it at 69, 70 degrees in the office, so that's probably about right. Anyway, infrared thermometer is very important. The next one is a moisture meter, and there's all different types. And basically, what you want to do is you're going to get two prongs in most of them, and you're going to insert that into the wood to get a moisture reading. And the reason we want a moisture reading is if especially oil-based stains, if it is moist and the oil can't go into the wood and it hits that moisture level first, it won't be able to do what it's supposed to. In the case of an oil base, if it dries close to the surface, it may remain sticky. It could become a source for mold and mildew, because mold and mildew like the starches in the oils. And basically what we do is we just take the prongs and we insert it into the wood, and then we'll get a moisture reading. Now it can be real simple because this is dry, but you just put a little bit of water on it and then go and take a moisture reading, and you'll see the difference. So I had nothing there a minute ago, of course. And of course, now I'm at 38.3, which 37. So that's what happens when you get these, just a little bit of water. So what happens is we want to be able to stain or seal most of the time when it's 20% or less. Ideal is 15% or less. And again, it depends on the manufacturer's recommendations. So a couple real interesting good tools you should have: a moisture meter, so you can test the moisture in the wood. It'll appear dry. It could be from sprinklers being on, something like that. It could still be wet. It could affect your coating. And then also surface temperatures, to be able to check if it's the surface temperature is warm enough to be able to stain, or if it's even too hot to stain or seal. So these are two important tools to have in our arsenal. Hope this tip helps you with your restoration needs, with your company, or with your next project.